everybody. Welcome to Hump Day. We're in the middle of the week, and I love Hump Day because we're halfway through, and some of us, we get into a bit of a slump, and some of us, we just plow on. So I'm RT. I live in Brisbane, Australia, and I'm leading today, and I'd love to introduce you to Ngatame Carroll. He's one of our leading guys today. Welcome, Ngatame.
Yes, good morning, Robin. Thank you so much. Yes, and welcome to everyone on the call this morning. It's what a great topic we have, having fun on our journey. And that's a really good, like a journey in itself is a journey. Like I'd like to share with you my journey. My journey started in 1980 when I first come across. And before I left, my grandmother said, what we used to do in the old days when we used to go on a bus trip, all the old people, all our grandmothers and our koros, and we used to have a prayer. We used to be all on the bus, and we used to say a couple of decades of the rosary as we're traveling along. And she always told me, the power of prayer was just so great for you to ease you on your trip. But having fun, yeah, we're in the right spot at the right time. And I'm really enjoying this platform at the moment. And the best thing about it is we get inspired, we get motivated and get inspired by our leaders to enjoy yourself, don't go hard out and go hard out and forget rewarding yourself. And that's part of the journey, is rewarding yourself. And how I like to reward myself, I like to take my grandkids out early in the morning during the week before school, and we go fishing for an hour. And I just love looking at the sea, and that's just sort of like a peace of mind to me, I've got a couple of photos of some families, and they're actually just sitting there and staring out to the sea. And it's just amazing. You just can't imagine what they are thinking, But when you do see the photo, it's so peaceful, and the water is just there, and the journey. Well, the journey so far for me, the second journey started in 2020 when I first joined Crowd One, and at that time I think there was 8 million people. When I joined, I think there was 8 million people. And I've been in the business now for a year and 2 months, and I just can't believe the excitement that where we've come from then to right now, 36 million people. I can believe my daughter can't get over. She keeps checking how many people that jumped on behind. She goes, Dad, it's almost 30 million behind me. And I said, wow, isn't that great? She goes, she's all excited and gets me excited. And we go, wow, isn't it great? And the new product launches that have came on board. And we've had to go from the old to the new. And all it is, we have our great leaders, Stephen from Aotearoa, Christchurch in New Zealand. We have Queenie from Sydney, and we have RT from Queensland, and we had Tina and John Putu and we have Misa, we have Noli Haynes, everywhere. I mean, they're helping us on the journey. And every time you listen, you're always going to learn something. And that's what the big thing about this journey is learning what to do, where we're going next, and how fast it's growing. Like, we are the fastest growing thing on the planet at the moment. And I'm just so great I'm part of it, because there's 29 million people joined up in there. I can't believe it. I'll go, whoa, 29 million. I couldn't believe it. And the new products, we got Mind Day. I mean, that's the journey in itself. Learning, self-development. And then we have the online gaming where we can play with our kids. and they love that journey. And I love playing against them because I have good competitions against them. Yeah, they're really competitive now, but I'm learning. They play the games that they're good at, but I'm learning the games they don't know, so I can beat them on those games. But you know, that's part of my journey. But yeah, I've loved every step. Every month now is changing. Like the last 3 months, 4 million of people have come on board. I mean, they've seen something. We're actually motivating to inspire. So everyone's out there watching us, see where we're going on our journey. But we're enjoying it at the same time because we get to talk to everyone. We get to talk to our leaders and we get to share. And then we have these nights where we go on to Planet IX and we learn more and enjoy each other's company. And it's quite funny when you're on the Planet IX, you know, everyone's joking around. It's like there's all these grown-ups in there, but we're like little kids. Hey, yeah, and where we're going again. And it's just unbelievable. And it's just great fun. It's just great fun listening to, oh, yeah, and you're actually sitting there anticipating what's the next move or where we're going to next. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoy your journey at the moment because I certainly am. I'm really enjoying this and the learning. It's just so much learning. And I've got about maybe 5 books I picked from last year. I think I got a book for every month of what I've learned, and I just highlight what I like and pick out all my golden nuggets, and I just go back, and there's no looking through the pages. She's already highlighted, and I can show them a bit about that journey, what I've just done then, and you know, it's so great. So thank you for that share, RT, and I'll hand it back to you, my sister.
Well, thanks, Ngatame. I can feel your excitement, you know, through our Zoom here. It's really, really great. And I think this is the one thing that I do want to discuss today is that, you know, we're all leading a team. We're all leaders on here. And, you know, thank you for joining. And you know, sometimes we can get bogged down with, you know, all of the importance of running our business. But, hey, I just thought I might add a few golden nuggets, how we can lead our team in a happy environment. So I'd love you to go and grab your pen and paper, as Ngatame said, write everything down in the book and highlight what you like, what our production hours are giving you, because it's fantastic, all of the information that we're sharing with each other. So, you know, when we have our Zoom meetings with our individual teams, you know, I think that once you've gone through the business of the hour, it's really great to enjoy and have some laugh and fun with your team, right? And I just thought I'd share some ideas that we've been doing in our team here in Brisbane. We do it face to face. We do it virtually on Zooms as well, because we all have got teams all over the world. So it's a really great way to, you know, enjoy our time with our new family, because you're probably like me and you have more interaction with our Crowd One family than what you do with your real blood relatives. So it's really great to enjoy each other's company and have a good old laugh. You know, laughter is really good to de-stress as well and just have some fun. So the first thing that I want to acknowledge is Josie's morning exercise dance routine. So, you know, that is a really great way to start the day and to get the blood pumping, and, you know, you feed your brain with all of those good what is it called, hormones or whatever it is. So I think you might know the word, Stephen, but you know, you certainly do feel better once you've actually moved your body. And you know, thank you, Josie, if you're on the call. So you can do that as well with your team. You know, you can just pick some music and everybody get up off their chairs, move their arms around, you know, move their legs, shake their booty, as one would say. You know, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be an aerobics instructor to do this. You can just put the music on and do what you are able to do, okay? We've all got different levels of fitness, so that's great. The next one I've got is karaoke. So I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but at the end of your meeting, you can do a karaoke and people can have a chance to sing along. And, you know, we all always get some good laughs out of that. If you have your team locally where you live, it's always a good idea, maybe once a week or once a month or maybe every couple of months, to get together and have a picnic. Okay, bring the kids along, bring your family along, your teammates, and everybody just bring a plate and just sit down and enjoy, you know, some like-minded conversation, but also, you know, to have some enjoyment time. I've got the ladies crowd one dinner in Brisbane. We've got our director uh, Tatum Falala. She has organised a ladies' night, you know, once a month, where the ladies of Crowd One can have a meal and enjoy the night. Okay, but you know, there's no reason to say that the guys can't organise something as well. You know, if people like to play golf or go fishing or 10-pin bowling or maybe even a movie, just something to do other than the crowd run business. A movie is a great idea as well. You can get a group of 10 people together and get your tickets cheap. And yeah, afterwards you can, you know, go and have a coffee and just let your hair down and enjoy, you know, our friendship that we've got here with our Crowd One family. You can also have a ladies' pamper morning. When I say pamper or shopping, you know, you can all go and get your fingernails done, or you know, you might like, yeah, Stephen, you can join us. You know, you can get maybe the black fingernail polish with the green C. Yeah, and so you can market your fingernails for Crowd One, right? Nothing is impossible. You could do a different color for each finger, right? So I'll let you think about that. Maybe your daughter's got some fingernail polish, you can give that a go. Yeah, so just have fun with it. You can have virtual coffee time, so you can get together on the Zoom with your team, and you know, we do it here. Get your drink, like at the moment I've got water, but yeah, there's no reason to say that you can't have a cup of coffee and your favorite cake or treat. Okay, and in my case it's an apple because I'm on a weight journey as well. I've got a lucky wheel, so you know, I've got to thank Rosita for this one. When we have a meeting, we also do a Zoom presentation as well, so that we're doubling up on our exposure. And at the end of it, we have what's called a lucky wheel. If you want to have a go at it for yourself, just put in your Google search or your bar up the top, free spinning wheel random name picker. Free spinning wheel random name picker. I'll put it in the chat later on. What you do is you can encourage your team by joining your meeting Zoom, okay, and say, look, we're going to have a lucky draw tonight. It's going to be randomly picked, and you know, this saves people picking names out of hats, right? So when people come into the Zoom, you put the name into the program. Even if you've only got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, you can still do it. Put their names into the program, and then you push a button to spin the wheel, okay? And then someone is going to win. And you can have some real fun with this, like you don't have to give away white gift codes or anything. You can give away what you like. You know, you can go to your shop and buy a multi-pack of fruit tingles or M&Ms or whatever, or you know, you can buy a box of chocolates, or I don't know, you may want to give away a movie ticket or something. It's really up to you what you want to do, but to create some enthusiasm and fun while people are jumping on your Zoom to have a meeting, a weekly meeting, or whatever you're doing with your team, that is a real crowd pleaser as well, because let's face it, we all love to win something. don't we? We all love to get something. So that is a real good one. And it can be as simple as a packet of fruit tingles. It doesn't have to be anything expensive at all. Okay, my next one I've got here is karaoke. Okay, now I know everyone on here loves to have a sing-along, right? You can put in your URL bar the top 10 best karaoke with lyrics, and I put in mine this morning 80s to 90s. Okay, you can pick whatever you like, but I find if you pick like a certain decade, you will cover most of the people in your team. Okay, so write that one down again, top 10 best karaoke with lyrics, 80s to 90s. But when you actually bring that up into your computer, you will find a whole lot of other karaoke that you can do. So you obviously know your team, you know what genre they like to listen to, or maybe you can put it out to your team. You know, what kind of music do you like to sing karaoke to? And yeah, you might even want to give a little prize for the winner of what you decide to do that night. But you can have absolute fun on a Zoom doing karaoke, just like what we've been doing with Josie's dancing exercise. How am I going, everybody? So I touched on lucky door prize. Like if you're having a presentation, you know, you can give everybody a raffle ticket, and, you know, maybe at the end of the presentation, after everyone's signed up, you can thank everybody for coming and pick the lucky door prize. Okay, once again, it can be whatever you like. It can be something small or something that, you know, you maybe a crowd run t-shirt. If you have ordered a couple of t-shirts off our supplier, or if you, you know, maybe a cap or a cup. Stephen, you've got a lot of merchandise, haven't you? Like caps and shirts and stuff like that. You can order them. Yeah, I see them in the background. You can order your merchandise from the Crowd One back office. Okay, but I do know that some of our team members have sourced their own Crowd One in Australia and New Zealand. So whatever you can do, people really do love to get a t-shirt with Crowd One or Planet IX or Mixter, you know, or a cap or a hat or a cup. I don't know. Use your imagination. maybe a candle. Oh, you can't see it. Maybe a candle. Put Crowd One on there. And when you're working hard in your office, you can have a nice smelly candle sent in your office from Crowd One. You know, use your imagination. And finally, I would like to just remind you all about acknowledging people in your team that have rank advanced. Okay, so I know that we've got the 90-day challenge and we're all ranking up continuously, but it is really important to recognise those people. So have fun with it. You might want to make your own monthly rank advancement team meeting. It can be by Zoom, of course. And, you know, have the names of all your people that have actually rank advanced for that month, no matter how small or how big, okay? So, you know, if you've got somebody even who has done their binary, someone that is new, that's opened up their binary, hey, pat them on the back and let them know that keep going. Let's get another 2 and get your fear of loss. And, you know, from the fear of loss, what is it, guys? It's team leader 1. And off we go up the ladder. And recognition can be really simple. You know, just even to acknowledge that they've made that effort to advance, and it's up to you if you want to give a little gift or even just put a post in our Crowd One Team No Sleep Facebook. Okay, I want you all to start putting more recognitions in there, because people do love to be recognised for advancing. And yeah, so look, that's going to be me for the wrap up at the moment, and I'm going to throw it over to Stephen, and also I'm going to, after Stephen, we're going to open it up to everybody to give us your thoughts. Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah, thanks, Robin. It's so amazing when you hear, we're talking about enjoying your journey for the first part of our session today, and it's so important to enjoy it. You know, every time I hear someone's testimony sharing, and our most recent one was Call last night, you hear about the fragility of life. And sometimes when we have a goal in mind, that we're really focused on that, and then life sends us a curveball, and then and sometimes a few goals will not be realized depending on what happens in life. So it's very dear to my heart. All my life, in 50 years, I've always done my best to love life throughout my life on the way to the destination. And so I just want to throw that out there. You know, whatever is something that you enjoy, that the people around you enjoy, try to make the most of it as you go to your destination. For me, it's movies. I love that. It's nostalgic ever since I was a kid when my mother and my auntie used to take me. For me, it's favorite foods, you know, butter chicken, your mouth will start watering, souvlaki, those sort of foods. For me, it's adventure. You know, if I can find somewhere that we've never been before, for me and the kids we've been caving underneath the ground, 45 minutes an hour in pitch dark, but with torches and wet weather gear. You know, it's those sort of things, those sort of adventures that I love in life. And even the small things like inside our crowd on sessions, you know, if I'm part of leading a session, then you know what, afterwards we'll have a call. We'll just jump on a call straight away and just chat, say, oh, how did you feel about the session? And just shoot the breeze, have a few laughs along the way. You see, one of the things that you'll consistently hear about like our community, our TNS community, is that, you know, if it wasn't for this session or that session, then I wouldn't be here. You know, it's not just about the information and about onboarding and the education, it's about the community that is built through any particular platform. That's what keeps people totally motivated. When they're not earning money, what do they have? If they don't have a community, then they're gone. And so it's really important to build a community through things like Robin has said, TNS hustle. So much fun and a little bit of adrenaline here, where we get to share back and forth testimonies at night, where you get to hear someone's life insight they would never share here inside our community if there wasn't one. You know, if they didn't feel safe enough so that they could open up parts of their life, some of it which they've never shared with anyone. So always remember, wow, what a community we have, and build the community as you move towards your dreams, your visions, your goals, because that's the greatest part. That's what you're wanting, right? You're wanting people to join. What are they joining? You don't want them just to join a workforce. You want them to join a community that is vibrant, that has fun along the way. So yeah, that's it for me now, and back to you, Robin, to hand it over to everyone else.
Oh, I really love what you just said there, Stephen. You know, to have a community that we've got here with our Crowd One family is just amazing. I've got to say myself, I feel the same way. I really look forward to plugging in twice a day, like in the morning and night, just to stay tuned in with my family. I just feel like I know you all, and one day I will cross the ditch and come over and meet you guys in NZ. But yeah, it's just you know, the feeling that we're all in this together. You know, how many times have we heard, oh, you're in business on your own, but you're not on your own? And this is what we're talking about, our culture. We've really got something so special here that we can just share and help each other along. So at this stage, I would like to open up the floor to get some of your, you know, golden nuggets on how you are going with your journey, and you know, let's go.